cars.com. Thanks for getting on tonight, guys. I look forward to talking to you about buying and selling cars for profit. And I'm going to show you what I've been looking at over the past, I would say, 2 weeks or so. I always forget to turn that mute button on. I'm going to show you what I've been looking at here over the past couple of weeks. And we're going to talk about kind of what I'm looking at right now. I haven't emailed my subscribers about this. I just haven't had time. So this is mostly for the insider guys. So thank you guys for being on tonight. Let me go to my YouTube really quickly here. So we're going to talk about some cool things. I'm going to show you eBay. We're going to talk about eBay. And we are going to also talk to you about a little bit of Craigslist and what you can expect. So pretty cool night tonight. What's up, Lewis? Hello from the UK. Awesome. Thank you everybody for getting on tonight. What's up, Daily Grind Trucking? Thank you. All right, so it looks like everybody can hear me. How is the video? The video looks very blurry on my end here. Like, I look very blurry. Give me some feedback on how the video looks. And again, for all you guys, I know a lot of you guys already know the routine, but again, type in very quickly where you're from, where you're looking in from, where you're tuning in from, and how many times you've been on this live stream. Just put the number in there really quickly. Hey, Tony, I'm drinking a little bit. You look fine. Maybe that's why I look fine, because you're drinking a little bit. Okay, very clear. All right, it's also starting to clear up on my side as well, so which is cool. So I just made myself a quick little iced coffee. Williamsburg, hello. Say hello to me. Joe is my name. I am from New York. What's up, New York's IMAX recording studio? Lots, if not, I watch. After live, it's gone. Okay, so guys, we're gonna have a pretty cool night tonight. I have to actually head out pretty early tonight. So this is gonna be a short one. We're gonna end it right at about 8:30 p.m. Central. So we're gonna be on for about 25 minutes. And I'm gonna show you, I'm just gonna quickly show you right now the deal that I've been trying to work on, all right? You guys may not think it's a deal, but, well, it's not really a deal because I didn't buy it and I didn't get it for a good deal. But I'm going to show you some of the cars that I am looking at right now. And before we get started into flipping cars for profit, all right, I just want to say this. If you're brand new to this channel and you're interested in learning how to buy and sell cars for profit, you definitely want to go to my website down below and grab your free little manual on how to flip cars for profit. All right, so the link is right over here. It's howtobuyandsellyyourcars.com. And you can get a free manual right over here. But what I really want to say is it is a great way to make extra income to fund whatever businesses you got going, or if you just needed to make money, whatever it is, buying and selling cars can give you that immediate cash anytime you want it. That's the amazing and cool thing about it. You don't need to have a lot of skill. You just need to know how to look for a deal, how to get the deal, how to negotiate, and then basically flip it around and make money. Thank you, Situation Money. Awesome. I'm glad you could attend. We had a lot of new VIP guys join on that one. I'm really excited on working on our new coaching group with the 2Cash system. All right. So I'm going to show you my screen now. I'm going to go to my screen. And okay, so I just told you that flipping cars is great for instant cash. Okay, but let me tell you this. Jay Leno, okay, he's a huge fan. He used to buy and sell a lot of cars, but he moved toward collecting them. Okay, and he's a holder. He's a collector and holder, which is kind of what I am getting into right now. All right, and this all springs down from the wealth mentality. All right, when you want to build your wealth, okay, you want to invest, right? You want to have more assets than liabilities, all right? And a lot of people think a house is an asset, but in reality, if you're paying a mortgage on it every month, or if you're paying rent, those are all liabilities. Unless the property is cash flowing, you're making money from it, it's not an asset. Every car that you buy, every new car you get is a liability, because as soon as you buy it off the showroom floor, you lose $5,000-10,000 that same day, all right, when you buy a brand new car. So back to Jay Leno. I remember I was reading an article probably about a year and a half ago. He had bought, what car was it? I'm pretty sure it was the original, one of the original McLarens. Okay, and it was an old McLaren. He bought, and this was like 20 years ago, 20 or 30 years ago. It was selling for $1 million. He got it for $800,000. He was on the fence about buying it. You know, he asked his wife. You know, he asked his wife, "Should I buy it? You know, what do you think?" And then his wife was like, "You know, you like cars. Why don't you get it?" He bought the car for $800,000. Okay. And within that decade, all right, it might have been 6 or 7 years, the car, it had very low mileage on it. And this is why I like to buy cars with low miles. I think it had like 20,000 miles on it or something, or maybe less, maybe 15, something very low like that, but not too low. Because if you buy a car, a classic car, an older car with too much of low miles, it's not very good, because the car needs to be ran, right? It's no good to have a car that's just going to sit there and just sit there. All the hoses are going to rot. The gas is going to get stale, right? If you are going to start collecting cars, you want to make sure you run it every once in a while. You have to run gas through it. You have to use it, right? Or else it's just like your body, right? If you don't use your body, it's going to get all crinkly and cracky and all that, right? So it had mileage on it, right? A little bit of mileage, which is good, okay? You don't want to buy a car with basically very, very little miles, especially if it's older. You want to buy something that's been used a little, but not crazy. You know, maybe 2,000 miles a year, 1,000 miles a year. You know, that's something, right? Literally within a decade, the car got appraised for $4.5 million. And I don't know if he sold it. I don't think he sold it. I think it's still a part of his collection. But he said that was the best and fastest money-making investment that he's ever done. The guy's worth about $300 to $400 million right now. Jay Leno. You guys know Jay Leno, right? He has the awesome YouTube channel as well. I love Jay Leno. I'm actually planning to go meet him out in California there. Anyway, he basically, from $800,000 to $4.5 million, this car was worth, because it was a classic and a collectible, and he got it at a very, very good price. So I am looking to do the same thing. What's up, Jose? Juan from Utah. All right, so I'm going to go, actually, what I'm looking for right now is a very low mileage and a good deal Honda S2000. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to show you the car that I'm looking at right now. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see, select the window, desktop, Google Hangouts. What cars am I flipping? This one right here. And you guys are going to have to let me know that you're seeing my screen. Okay, I want to make sure you see eBay. Are you guys seeing eBay? Give me some feedback. Group chat. Present to everyone. All right, I need to go back here and I need to see if you are seeing eBay. Okay, great, great. So I already talked to this buyer. What's up, Tony and team? What's going on, Anthony? Anthony Schwan. All right, so I typed in Honda S2000, and I've been looking for one of these probably for the past 2 years. I want to get a 2002 because that's when the glass window came out in the back from being plastic. All right, and all these that you see here, This is, they're going for 17, 13 grand buy now. A lot of them are high mileage. Like, look at this one. 18,000 OBO. Make offer. It's a 2006. How many miles? 92,000 miles. Way too many miles. And they're asking 18 for 12.5. I guarantee you, I saw this one already. It has high mileage, over 100,000. 130,000 miles, 2003. All right, you do not want to buy, especially a timeless car like this. This car will be a very, very high collectible in the next 10 to 15 years. So if you can get one of these and you have the money to get one and sit on one and run it every once in a while and just basically collect it, you're going to end up with a nice collectible that's going to appreciate in value. They say wealthy people invest in fine art, fine jewelry, fine cars, right? They don't just put all of their money in one little basket, right? Not all in real estate. They put money in fine home art, and they get insurance on that too. And that's extra security. I'm going to show you the one that I'm looking at that I am almost buying. You can see here it says watching. And it's a pretty good deal compared to all of them on eBay right now. This is the best deal for the mileage. Okay, we're going to click it right now. I'm going to show you the car that I am looking at. I offered him 13.5. You got 26 people watching. It's a 2002 Honda S2000. I'm going to tell you a couple of reasons why I like this one and why I think even if you get it for 14.5, it's a deal. The guy, I got him down to 14. He's willing to take, I talked to him on the phone yesterday. He's willing to take a bank wire of 14 grand. And I am like literally on the fence of buying it. The only thing that's really keeping me from buying it is I'm leaving to Mexico next week, Friday, and getting it in time. It has to be shipped over from Virginia. But let me go over here and I'll show you some of the pictures. All right, so this is the pictures here. Looks pretty good. It's clean. There is only 34,000 miles on it for 2002. It's 14 years old with 34,000 miles on it. Very low miles. Original owner. That's another plus. Okay. Yeah, it has a couple of auto check records, but it's still, I looked at the paperwork that he got, nothing major. One owner. I love, this is a rare color too. It's a blue interior. I forgot what they call it. Suzuka blue. Okay, you got the beautiful interior here. 34,000 miles, 2002 with the glass. And the other thing that I like about it is it comes with the hard top as well as the regular convertible. So the hard top is a $3,000 option. Every other S2000 you look at, you're not going to see the hard top. All right, and that's a $3,000, and that's an original hard top. Those even that is harder to find. You look at all the other S2000s here. They're asking these prices here, 17.9 buy now, but no hard top. All right, how many miles on this one? 21,000 miles, 2001, and they're asking $18,000 for it without a hard top. The hard top is an extra $3,000. I know that the 14,000 is a deal. I can scoop it up tomorrow for 14 grand if I want to. I'm just on the fence because I got to have it shipped over from Virginia to here, which is going to cost me another $1,800. So I'm going to be in the car close to 15 bone stock, So I'm just, if I told him 14, he'll take 14. Now I'm thinking 13.5. So I'm just waiting to see it get nabbed up. Actually, there's 26 people watching. I'm surprised it hasn't sold by now. I think maybe a lot of people just don't have the cash to just buy it up front. But this is a deal. The only thing I would do to it if I got it was put the front little lip, the original lip that goes on it. Like some of the newer ones came with a nice lip that you could put on the bottom here and a little small spoiler to go on the back. They have the original spoilers that go on the back. They make the car look really nice. So I think, man, this is a huge deal. So this is what I'm currently looking at. I'm on the fence of buying it, really, really on the fence. I don't know what I should do. What do you guys think? Let me go back to you can buy it and store it in my garage. I live in Virginia. No, I'm not afraid that the miles will be torn down. I talked to the guy. The guy seems really, really legit. Don't send all the cash until you see the car in person, just a small deposit. Yeah, absolutely. I know that. So that's the thing. I got to get down there. Hold on. Let me stop sharing screen. It's kind of looking kind of weird now. Hold on one second. Stop. All right. Back to me. So let's go back to you guys so I can read your screen here. Let's see. Anyway, $1,800 to ship a car from Virginia to Texas, too much. No. I didn't say $1,800. I said $600. No, I said $800. So, I could probably get it for around $750, and it's going to take them about a week to grab it and get it. I'm just on the fence. The only time I saw one like that here in Texas locally off Craigslist was about a year ago when I was looking. It had 26,000 miles on it. She was a school teacher. She said it mostly sat in her garage. It was a 2002, and she was asking $14,500, and I said, I'll give you $13,500 cash. She said she'll take it. I kind of sat on my ass for a day about it because I was on the fence. This is not it's not chump change, right? You're laying out 13, 14 G's. So I kind of sat on it. Next day I called her, it was gone. So, if you really want something, if you feel it's really a deal, you got to go and grab it, right? Because somebody is going to scoop it up. I'm really surprised that this Honda here wasn't scooped up, because if you think, you get it for 14, it'll be nice if I live there because I wouldn't have to pay for shipping. But you get it for 14, you got automatically $3,000 leeway because of the top. You could probably sit on it for maybe a month or two and sell it for $17,000 with the hardtop. Just market it better. You got to say, it comes with the factory hardtop. That alone is a $3,500 option. You know what I mean? So, what's going on, Peter? So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that's what I'm looking at. I want to get an S2000. I've always wanted one. But I never got one yet. I want to get one to kind of keep and just, putz around with, just customize it a little, because I don't want to hurt the resale value. If in 10 years I want to resell it and make, $10,000 off it, or in 20 years, I really think this Honda S2000 will be like the 57 Corvette, the old Corvette. So of course, we've got to wait probably another 40 years. But in 40 years, this 2002 Honda S2000 with 30,000 miles on it, or 40,000 miles, is going to be worth a lot of money. That's what I predict anyway. The other car I'm looking at locally, which I took too much time, was a 2000, no, it was a 99, because Mazda Miata came out in 89. It was a 10-year anniversary Mazda Miata, 1999, 10-year limited edition with the little anniversary, 10-year anniversary badge on it. The guy, I was looking locally here on Craigslist, and the guy simply didn't know what it was worth. He had it up for like $5,500. It should have been selling for like 85 to 9,000. It had 80,000 miles on it, little high, but still not bad. 80,000 is not bad. All right, it's it's not bad, especially if you know you plan on keeping it and using it and having fun with it. 80,000 is not bad. A 20 years is classic on a 20 years is classic. 25 years is a antique and collectible. No, you know what? My mistake. A collectible could be anything that any car that the media is talking about that would be a collectible in time. All right, so you know, weird cars are collectibles as well, like odd cars. Like what ugly ass car was a collectible? It was like a time. It's like a Saturn something. It was very very ugly Saturn. No, it must have been a Pontiac Aztec. Believe it or not, that ugly ass car is a collectible. Pontiac Aztec. They came out, I forgot what year it was. I'm not too big on them, but that ugly thing is a classic. So they say 20 years, it could be a classic and collectible. 25 years is antique. If you want it, just buy it up, man. First time checking. But you know what, Jose? I want to make sure I'm getting a freaking deal, you know? So if I got to buy it for 14 and I'm paying 800 for shipping, that's 14, it's almost 15 grand in it there, you know? I think even at 15, it's a good deal because I could probably sell it for 17.5, probably not right away, but if I put it on eBay, I would think within 60 days, I'll get 17.5 for it, marketed properly, better pictures, a video walk around of it, displaying the hard top and just putting a better ad out. I think you'd really get $17.5 to $18,000 for that car, especially, you know, detailed and nice looking. But, you know, I want to get it. You know, I got to the point where I'm a little too picky, right? Because I'm not buying and selling cars to make all of my money. I have other businesses, and I'm busy doing other things. So I'm very picky. But for you guys, you don't have to be as picky as me right now, right? When I was getting started, I wasn't picky. I was buying and selling, making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 off a car. Boom, 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 one after the other. Right now, I'm a little picky. Now I'm kind of like I want to like store some of my money in cars and collect them. That's why I got the one owner BMW Z3M. That's going to be a collector. It only has 36,000 miles on that. You know, and the value is going to go up. So it's pretty cool when you start to look at things that way as well. Have you sold your little Japanese truck yet? Yeah, I'm not selling it. I am gonna restore it. I'm gonna make it look cool and restore it, and keep it around. If somebody offers me a pretty penny for it, yeah, I'll get rid of it. They're selling locally for about $8,000. I'm in it close to 5,000. They're selling from 8 to 10. Those little Japanese mini trucks. They're very rare. All right. So, guys, I'm going to answer questions for 5 minutes. I got to run. My daughter needs me. I got to go over some homework with her before she goes to bed. All right. So, did you guys enjoy tonight's little show really quickly? I just wanted to give you some insight off eBay and show you what I'm looking at right now. The Mazda Miata that I was looking at, somebody scooped it up right away because I was too slow. And, you know, it happens. I should have went out there and just freaking got it. But that would have been a very easy flip on eBay, because eBay is where you put those kind of special edition cars, and because you got people looking for those special cars, you know. What's up, Jamie? Thank you very much. So any questions very, very quickly? Situation money. I see a lot of cars for sale on Craigslist. Ford Explorers, Jeep Cherokees, and VW, New Beetle. Do you think these cars are worth the time to buy and sell? I would check your local market, you know. Also, keep your eyes open around the road. Do you see a lot of people driving these cars? Are they popular? Because if they are, it might be worth for you to look into getting a good deal off one. All right? You see, and then also when you're on Craigslist or wherever you're buying and selling, you type in that car and see how many come up, what they're selling for. That's how you do your market research. And again, in the F1 course, I get very, very detailed, and I show you exactly how to find deals and the best ways and the best times to find and buy and sell and write your ads and all that cool stuff. All right, so for all you new guys, you can get my free manual right here at howtobuyandsellyyourcars.com. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. There we go, the third link. Awesome, Peter. 99 Mercedes E320 wagon, 95,000 miles. That were 23. Did you do the research? What are they selling for? I know that's a rare car. If you want to get a rare Mercedes, get the, man, what series was that? The E series, like the 1980s. Those Mercedes Benzes, if you could get one of those at low miles, those suckers are going to be timeless classics as well. Those are gangster cars. But I don't know about the 99 Mercedes E320 offhand. You know, I'd have to do a little bit of research to find out. Do I recommend Car Guru? I think Car Guru is cool. I think it's a good way to put your car up for sale to get a lot of exposure, especially if you want to get higher prices. So that's a good place to get, but you're going to be getting a national audience with Car Guru, which is good, you know, sometimes, and they help you sell your car as well. Building a software tool to scrape through Craigslist to compare them to KBB. I actually, you know, I was in the process of building my own app like that 3-4 years ago, but I just got so busy with other things I never did it. You know, some of they have a Craigslist app now that will basically give you updates on deals if you type in your settings, if you type in what you're looking to look for. How about the Mercedes SLK 1997-2005? I like those. I actually bought and sold 3 of those. I did one complete paint job for my Learn Auto Body and Paint VIP members. I have a complete series on that. Mine was a 2000. I bought and sold one quick. I got one at a good deal, and I flipped it quick, and I did another one a couple of years ago. Those are cool cars because they have the hard top convertible. If you can find one with low miles, and again, the key is to get low miles cars, especially if you're going to keep them, especially if you're thinking they're going to be collectibles, and you know, but I look for low mile cars. That is the biggest selling point to anybody besides from being in good condition. That's number one, the condition of the car. Because you can have a higher mileage car, you know, maybe a 2000, you know, you'd say you could have a 2000 S2000 with 30,000 miles. You can have one with 80,000 miles, but the one with 80,000 miles is like clean, unmolested. You know, they took super good care of it, but the one with 30,000 miles is freaking beat up, you know, torn seats. I would rather the higher mileage one if you can get it at the right price. All right, so number one is condition of the car. Has the previous owner, taken care of it? The condition, and then miles. Because a lot of the Hondas, a lot of the newer cars now, some of them, the tachs are all digital. Yeah, people turn them down, but all of that, a lot of that can be verified through Carfax because every time you get it registered, or transferred, you could see it in the record. What company it's getyourdealerslicense.com. I'll put that in here for you. Pretty sure that's it. That's the one to get a dealer license, partnering with dealers instead of, you know, paying 50 grand and getting your own. That's another one, Frank Lopez, Acura NSX. That's another car that I'm looking at as well. It's a rare breed in Texas, low mileage cars. Yeah, I think it's a rare breed in the mainland United States. It's hard finding low mileage cars in the United States, especially up in this area, Texas, Kansas, you know, these areas around here. Very hard to find low miles cars. In Hawaii, it wasn't very much of an issue because people, the average in Hawaii was about 8 to 10,000 miles a year. And on the low end, you get people with putting 5,000 miles a year on a car. Anyway, guys, I gotta run. It's 8:31. I gotta be at the house by 8:35. Mazda RX-7s as well, Supras, those cars I'm looking at as well. But right now, I got my radars focused on an S2000, 94 RX-7 for sure. What's up, Eric? Watch the replay, please. Thank you, everybody, for getting on tonight. We are heading out. I'm heading out right now. You can go here to get your How to Buy and Sell Cars report. And I will see you guys on next week. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. We will say goodbye from the shop inside my garage really, really quickly. Say goodbye. Good night. Turn the lights on. Oh, the lights are already on. I still have to put this BMW together. Hopefully I have time this weekend. But I just basically got to put the lights in, put this wheel well cover on, and drop it down on the ground. I've just been so busy, it's ridiculous. Thank you guys. Have a great night, and I will see you next week. Cheers. Aloha. Sayonara.